On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Thank you very much, Joe. Of course, Will, you know how Ryanair made their £150 million profit in the last 3 months, just charging people to go to the toilet and carry bags on. That's what those guys do. That's what those guys do. Good morning, dear listener. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Wow, look, the internet doesn't work. It's going to be one of those days, Will. Just wait. Just wait. This'll. Just wait. It'll come. Hang on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No, still waiting. We'll just wait. We'll see what happens. Is the internet down here?
It shouldn't be. But that's an easy thing to say, isn't it?
That is an easy thing to say. Hang on a sec. Well, then let's just go with this, shall we? What is going on with my computer? It's my computer. We'll restart it.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Computer is fixed. It's one of those, how does that work? Just restarting it every single time. What is that about?
Off and on again, isn't it?
Off and on again. What is that? What is it with computers? How the hell does that... And you know, whenever I've worked in a place that's had IT, I've never had one proper job, Will. That was one Christmas working in HMV, and it was the Christmas that... You won't even know who these people are, thank God. It was the Christmas that Robson and Jerome were huge, and we had to play Robson and Jerome all the time. I would occasionally sneak in the Beatles. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Here we go. Why won't it play? We're going to sit here and we're going to work this out. Because that is coming out there, right? Oh, no, hang on. Have I got to turn it off and turn it on again? It's my computer.
You sure you don't want to have a look?
I don't want you to look at my computer, for God's sake. You never look at a gentleman's computer.
It's a rule of thumb.
I ain't no gentleman. We'll turn it off and we'll turn it on again. Oh, what? Again. Isn't that funny? What a strange world. But for some reason, the volume is like, nah, mate, not having it. You're not having it. We'll just sit here and 01865 575 106 is the phone number. Not feeling top dog today, so we really need your help to give us a call and get this going. Because, oh my God, well, you know, vomiting.
I know of vomiting.
That's me. Good morning. That's me this morning. So if you hear 3 songs back to back, my face is down in the toilet. Not like that. Grow up, for crying out loud. Let's check in. Let's start on a nice, calm kind of vibe. I'm going to check in. I had a nice Saturday, reading, listening to music. Just didn't turn my phone off. Well, didn't turn it off, but I didn't look at my phone for most of the day. Yesterday, headache, puking. Today, not feeling physically great. But it's Monday. We start the week and, we'll do the very best we can. How are you feeling, Will? You check in.
Yeah, I mean, I had a bit of I wasn't that well over the weekend either, so there's something in the air.
Whoa, what was happening over the weekend for you?
Not an awful lot, really. That's the weird thing. I did a lot of nothing, but didn't feel great while doing it, if that makes sense.
Here's what we're going to do, right? This is what we're going to do. And look, I'm not shouting to all of the lovely Facebook people. 01865 575 106. First hour, just phone up and check in. That's my computer restarted. Well, let's try it again this time. Just phone up. Let's just check in. Let's find out how you're doing. Here's the thing, right? You're young, Will, right? You're young. So you, mental health is always been a thing where you've talked about it and stuff?
Not always, no. Not for men, I don't think.
Okay.
I think women, not that they have many things easy, but that's something that I feel like women can open up about.
Oh, okay. So
naturally.
You don't feel like that now? You don't feel you could talk about it now?
No, I do in scenarios like this where it's more accepted, but I'm very much...
Not with the geezers.
Yeah,
Isn't that
exactly.
interesting? As an old man... I thought we'd moved on from that, and you youngsters were like, "Hey, man, I'm feeling a bit down. Can I have a hug?"
It depends on your circle of friends and what you're like, though. Okay. I think a lot of the time, which is a big thing.
We don't talk about it enough. So, and we're not going to do like a heavy mental health show. Christ, that would be dull, wouldn't it, for a breakfast show? But if you just want to phone up, just check in or anything you've got. Good morning, Dave.
Morning, Ian. Just thinking about your technical problem.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear about the chess tournament that also had a technical issue at the weekend?
Oh, I did. Go on. This is well, I mean, it's not great. A child got assaulted, but this is great.
So, I mean, I don't really know how chess tournaments work, but a 7-year-old was playing against a robot.
Yep.
And the headline is the robot broke the boy's finger.
Yeah.
What actually happened was the boy did it too quickly, and then the robot went to get the piece and...
Hang on.
Caught his finger.
You are trying to... are you telling me there's a news story that is really just based on clickbait and doesn't actually correlate with the story?
Yes, I'm saying it's like if you had a dog that was fighting another dog and you put your hand in its mouth and it bit you, it'd be like blaming the dog.
Well, hang on. Did the robot break the kid's finger?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you very much. Listen, these robots are turning... You've seen Terminator, right, guys? You know what happens. 01865 575 106. Right.
Hey, Monday morning, it's only for the break, and the blood flows through my heart and veins like sand as I shake, and the wind outside. The taxi's revving, and the lonesome hum that comes from my desk lamp is where I find my heaven. It's where I find my heaven. It's where I find my heaven. But Sunday morning, only
I think when I press a button on... Let's just try it, shall we? I think the computer's going to work. You ready? Turn the fader up. Here we go.
Get to the chopper.
Yes! Now we can start. Let's go for it, shall we? Should we do the show now? Now we've got a show!
All right, everybody, gather around. The Candyman is here. Now, what kind of candy you want? Sweet chocolate, chocolate malted candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man because I'm the Candyman. Who can make a sunrise? Sprinkle it with you. Cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two.
Hang on a minute.
Candyman.
Hang on a minute. I know I steal his act, but I can't steal the guy's music, for crying out loud. Where's my theme tune? There we go. I know I've stolen Baker's act. I can't steal his songs, can I?
There's a voice that keeps on calling me. Down the road is where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. Down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. There's a world that's waiting to unfold, a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there.
Oh, topics flowing. Thanks to our good friend Dave. When has technology ever let you down or injured you? A child was almost killed by a chess robot at the weekend. Those guys hate us, not children. I mean, some children hate us. But
just grab your hat,
when has technology ever let you down or attacked you? 01865 575 106.
Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roll.
Let's go to our second call of the day. Morning, caller.
Oh, good morning, Ian.
Good morning. Who is this?
Good morning. This is Dave.
Hello. Oh, another Dave. We could make it a Dave special. I'm tempted. Yes,
we
Dave.
could have a couple of Daves.
Double Dave. Do you know the song "These Are the Daves I Know"?
No, I do not know that.
Oh
song.
well, I tell you what. Well, I can't be careful playing too much of my own stuff. I will play.
I'll tell you what, Ian. It was very nice to hear the theme tune to the sitcom Still Game a couple of minutes ago.
What? Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. What? The Gigolo Aunts?
I'm sorry, I've said the wrong programme. I meant to say Game On.
Okay. Is that the Gigolo Aunts?
That was a song that goes, oh, Sunday morning, Sunday for the best.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I hope it brought back some happy memories.
It was a theme tune to the sitcom Game On in the 90s with Samantha Janus.
Okay, do you want to give us any more details about this programme?
No, you're all right, mate.
Thank you very much indeed. There we go. That's how we do it. Here's the thing, right? How can you have a name and not know songs with your name in. That's the thing that confuses me. Ian is mentioned in Someone's Knocking on the Door by Paul... Let Him In, that's it, by Paul McCartney. Will, what songs have got your name in?
It's a bit of a nightmare for me.
Oh, why?
Because Will is in a lot of songs.
Okay, well, give us one.
Well, no, but I mean the word Will.
No,
not
but
necessarily
the
name.
has to be the name. Someone has to be singing about a Will and how...
William.
Yeah, that counts. Well, no, okay, well, that's...
I don't know, I'm just saying...
Oh, you're saying the name
It's
longer.
a minefield.
Oh, just say the minefield. Just saying the name longer. Okay. Songs that have your name in. When has technology not just let you down? When has it attacked? A boy was almost killed by a chess robot. 01865 575 106. This is Ian Lee on Jack FM.
Ian Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Ian Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
Morning! Ian Lee's Rude Awakening every... Hang on, let me just think. When are we on? Ah, yes, it's every weekday from 7 till 10. That's when we're on. Here we go. So listen, we have a chilled first hour, right? We're going to have a chilled first hour. Your platinum password is Mummy! There we go. You've got to say it like that. Mummy! My kids still call me Daddy, and I'm really dreading the day when Alex comes home and goes, Dad! What they also like doing, they haven't done it for a while, is they find it really funny to go, Iain Lee! They find that funny. To call me Iain Lee. And then when I go to their school to pick them up, some of their friends go, it's the famous man! I say, oh, jeez, kids, shut up! Will you shut up? Can't say that to other people's children. Trust me, found out the hard way. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. After we hear a child was almost murdered by a robot, when has technology hurt you? Wasn't there something else, Will? Are you making notes? Are you taking the minutes of the meeting?
It was something about names, I think.
Names and songs.
There you go.
Ah, that was it. Names and songs. And Dave had never heard this.
These are the Daves I know. 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 David Hoffner, he works in my dad's store. He's worked here for 12 years. He'll probably work here for more. These are the Daves I know. 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 Dave Gord, I've known since I was 6. In grade 8 he broke his leg, so we got drunk and sick. These are the Daves I know. 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 Some of them are Davids,
but most of us are Daves.
They all have their own hands, but they come from different moms. These are the Daves I know. 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 Dave Jadisky, man, this cat can swing. He weighs almost 50 pounds and he delivers my paper on time. These are the Daves I know. 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 Dave Capisano, I hardly know him.
What a song, Dave!
He's full fibres.
Joe, songs with your name in. I've got one. Well, can we? Well, no.
Yeah.
Can we include men? No. Yeah, Men Joe.
Like Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey Joe by who's the guy with the guitar? He used to wee on it. Jimi Hendrix.
How about Jolene? Does that work?
Nope. I don't know. Is Joe short for Jolene?
No, it's Joanne.
Well, then no. Oh, Joanne by Mike Nesmith. We'll have that one. So Joe. Jojo, get back.
Oh, you're doing well.
Jojo was a man. Well, it doesn't quite fit. Okay, we'll come to that. I have more evidence later on, Joe. Actual evidence today that aliens and UFOs exist, and we know they exist. Okay, because you're being a little bit sceptical today, aren't you?
Every day. Yeah.
And every day, Joe. Thank you very much indeed. 01865. In fact, let's do that. 01865 575 106. I want your encounters with the unknown, with the spiritual, with the mystical, aliens, ghosts, whatever. Today is the day that we convince Joe that world is real. Ever seen a ghost, Will?
No.
That's no help to me whatsoever. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. The Platinum Club password is Mummy. We'll have some of that. And never been injured by technology.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Your ride, best trip, always, I know. know she cares. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home.
Get to the chopper.
01865 575 106. I'm not shouting. I discovered I got two voices, quiet and shouting. Platinum password is Mummy! If you lot call any point before the end of the show, that's the password. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning. Should I say mummy again? Or have I got through?
Say it again, because we were off air when you shouted it at me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mummy!
There we go. And, you know, I don't know the state of people's parents, whether they're alive or dead, and I know some people didn't get on with their parents. I'm not specifically referring to them. But I don't know about you, Richard, but I am 50. And when I was puking up yesterday, I was thinking, I want my mum! I really want my mum! So we'll do that as well. Times as an adult, you've really wanted your mum! 01865 575. I want my mum to get a cold flannel and put it on my forehead and pat me on the back and say, it'll be all right. Aww. That's what I want, Richard. How can I help you this morning, sir?
Well, it's the songs with your names in. I've got one definite, which is not very well known, but it's the only one I knew, which was Richard by Billy Bragg.
Okay, no, we love the Bragg. Well, I've interviewed Billy Bragg in a room above a pub, and I got there early, and I saw him doing an interview for Top of the Pops for 20 minutes, and Billy Bragg is one of the most meanest people. No, I'm joking, of course. He is the most. Imagine Billy Bragg is the most miserable guy. He spat on me. No, he was absolutely delightful, and was I don't know his work that well. He wrote a brilliant book about skiffle, but he is one of the nicest men you could ever meet. It's a good book. If you've not read it, you're a loser. Okay, so that's on. We've got one. We've got that song by Billy.
I've got clarification on rules for the second one. Someone in Discord suggested Richard III.
Supergrass.
But they don't actually sing Richard in it.
Dude, that is one better because you're in the title.
So that's okay then.
That is even better. Yeah. Oh God, you're having that. You're taking that and putting it on your wall.
Oh, fantastic.
Thank you, Richard.
No problem.
There we go. That's a nice chilled call, right? 01865 575 106.
Hello, you fool. I love you. I hit the road out of nowhere. Had to jump in my car. Be a rider in a love game. Following the stars. Don't need a book of wisdom. I get no money talk at all.
Today's rude awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Morning, dear listener. Thank you to everybody on the Facebook page for saying I shout too much, because you've made me realise I have two voices. I have the loud one and I have the soft one. I've been going on and talking to the arguers and trying to persuade them one by one to give it another shot. I think it's working. I think it's working. If you're one of those that... Hey, well, let's do that. You hated me week 1. Week 4, you're starting to think, he's okay. You can text him. 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. Why do you say... Wait, hang on a minute. I was being a radio presenter then, and I'm not a radio presenter. Why do people say start your text with the word? Because we all know that Jack is a word. So why do I go... It's a radio thing. Start your text with the word Jack. Well, no, just start it with Jack. Start your text with Jack. 81400. You hated me week 1. Week 4, you're starting to think, he's okay. Or if you hated me in week 1 and you still hate me in week 4, text in, because I've got no idea why you're listening. You've got 4 weeks of self-flagellation. Do you like Coach Trip? Will, you ever seen Coach Trip?
I've seen bits and pieces of it, actually.
The best Coach Trip was Cheryl Baker from Bucks Fizz, really laying into that slime bag, David Van Day from Dollar. The man behind the wheel of Coach Trip has reached the last stop. Brendan Sheeran, 63. He's not the man behind the wheel because he doesn't... does he drive it? Maybe he does drive it. I don't know. He's been on the show since 2005, but he's given it up. Anyway, so he's ending, right? He's ending. But what I like is I like a bit of crap TV. I love one of my favourite... Well, I don't really watch TV, but the programme I watch the most at this juncture in my life is A Place in the Sun.
Oh, my mum loves that.
I love A Place in the Sun. And what I love is when those...
Is that when they just show them one ridiculously over budget at the end? And obviously they love it.
Yeah.
The
thing I like about that is the freeloaders who have no intention of buying a house, but they have every intention of getting a free holiday paid for by Channel 4. So you've seen the 3 houses. Is there any you like? Well, yeah, we're going to go home and talk about it. You absolute chances. 865 575 106. Rubbish TV that you really like. I'm also a big fan of 4 in a Bed. You like that?
Yeah,
you like
yeah,
that?
I like 4 in a Bed. Come Dine With Me.
I was on Come Dine With Me.
Were you?
I was on Come Dine With Me.
Was that the celebrity version? Or?
No, it was just the punters. Of course it was a celebrity version. It was me. It was Lembit Opik, who just... God, he was so annoying. It was Debbie McGee. Yeah, and these names mean nothing to you, I'm aware.
I'm afraid.
And who else? Jodie Marsh. And I came last. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Ian. Just a quick one here. Do you have?
Excuse me. Password.
I'm just out of the shower, so I don't know what it is.
Okay, the password is Mummy. There we go. Yes, Paul.
Just a very quick one. Would you have a text number for me for say somebody who loved the show in week 1 but actually hates it now in week 4?
Oh God, yes, it's the same text number, 81400. Start your text with Jack. Yes, it's the same number for those people as well. I should have made that clear.
Okay, expect my text.
Thank you, Paul. So we've had 2 Daves in a row. Now we've got 2 Pauls in a row. Good morning, Paul.
Mummy!
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. How can I help you, Paul?
Morning, boss.
Yep, boss. He's a boss.
I've got a story about being injured by technology.
This is it after a child was almost murdered by a chess robot. Those things are so clever. When have you been injured or attacked by technology? Yes, Paul. Let me get some... Hang on a minute. Let me get some appropriate music. Here we go. Yeah, go on, Paul.
Listen, I've just had my teeth veneered. Cost about £4,000 on my teeth veneered.
$4,000 on your teeth?
Yeah, the 6 at the top. Yeah.
So hang on, it was just for 6 teeth?
Yeah, he said just have this front done.
Those dentists, they're raking it in, right?
telling you, man, telling you. They look pretty good, except I'll tell you the story, what happened.
Okay.
I was on my laptop in bed,
Yeah.
watching the football on the Sunday afternoon.
Of course you were watching the football. Of course you were, yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
And the laptop, I was on my knees, I was lying in bed, on my knees, and the laptop fell into my mouth, so it toppled over.
Hang on, what? You said it's not a great line. You got the laptop on your knees, and what did it do?
It toppled over into my mouth, so it hit my mouth, like,
Yeah.
and it cracked my tooth.
It cracked your tooth?
Yeah, so I had to pay another 700 quid to have it repaired.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I'm suspicious of this story. There's a great line in the show Larry Sanders where Hank he breaks a tooth on the urinal, and Larry goes, "Yeah, but it was at the back of your mouth." And I'm not quite buying this story. Your laptop fell into your mouth
On the front, on the front, and it cracked the second one across.
And you were just watching the football?
I'm sure it was the football.
Oh, okay, I don't believe a word of this. By the way, tooth is the correct pronunciation of tooth. Toothbrush. It's the correct pronunciation. There's an advert where they say mischievous, and they mispronounce. Well, they say mispronunciation instead of I'll have to have a word with them. He cracked his tooth on a laptop. It doesn't ring true to me. Well, what an enjoyable... Will's just found out I came last on Come Dine With Me. Wow. Came last on Come Dine With Me. Beaten by... Opic. Lembit Opic. Here we go. Well, the topics are flowing. 01865 575. Quick recap. Rubbish TV shows that you like. Attacked by technology. We want your spooky stories, right, so that we can convince Joe that ghosts and UFOs are real. We'll also be talking about self-surgery.
Jack FM.
Okay, so 01865 575 106. Don't you go anywhere, lady. Don't you go anywhere. We want your spooky stories to convince Joe that this stuff is real. I have hard evidence in the Daily Star. This is evidence that UFOs exist, right? Used satellites to hunt UFO. Do you trust NASA? Do you think NASA's a reliable?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, okay. Well, this is from NASA. Okay. NASA is planning to use its old satellites to hunt for aliens. The US Space Agency is currently probing hundreds of UFO sightings, and its satellites in orbit could be repurposed to detect any ET-like creatures. NASA's 8-month inquiry into UFOs, announced last month, is being led by top boffins. Evidence.
No, but that's not evidence. That's saying they're looking for evidence.
Well, why would NASA look for evidence if they didn't think there was evidence?
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe all of these repurposed, what are they? Satellites?
Yes.
They're just doing nothing, so they're like, well, we might as well put them to work.
Now I'm going to hit you with the zinger. I didn't read the whole story.
Oh.
It comes after the Pentagon reported 144 UFO incidents between 2004 and 2021. Not all rednecks, many of which were spotted by military pilots. I rest my case.
Yeah, but a UFO is still not an alien.
Well, who's flying it?
Who's flying the UFO?
Yeah.
Well, it depends what it is. It could be a bird.
Okay, but people know what birds are.
But when it's really far away.
Okay, in space.
Yeah.
Okay. But so it could be anything, right?
Yeah.
So it could be a UFO.
You mean it could be an alien?
Yeah. Yes, totally got you.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Yo, DJ, pump this party.
mention this last week, but I got an ingrown toenail, and I bought a kit to do it myself. Flipping hurts, and I bought a kit. And then, maybe this is why I'm puking. Then on Saturday, I watched a YouTube video, and I tried to repair my ingrown toenail in my big toe on my left foot. Let's just say it didn't work, and it don't look pretty down there. It don't look... It's a bloody mess. I'm not swearing. It's a bloody mess. So we can throw that out there. When have you ever attempted self-surgery? We talked about the teeth last week. Some people pull their own teeth out with pliers.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But that's all the dentist is doing. I know he puts in some Novocaine and kind of numbs the area. But that's all the dentist does. All their tools, it's just the pliers.
Yeah, they are sterilised pliers, aren't they?
I mean, I'd run them under a hot tap for a couple of seconds, so they'd be clean. They'd be clean. Wow. I don't know if I could do it. If a tooth was really hurting, I could do a tooth. I think I could. If it was really, really hurting, I think I could do a tooth. Once when I've only had one wisdom tooth out, and the dentist said, there's a hole in there, do you want to do it now? I went, yeah, sure. He said it'd take 5 minutes. 45 minutes later, he managed to rip it out. The roots were all over the place.
Really?
He actually, this is not a joke, at one point put his foot on the chair to gain purchase. I got a dentist's foot by my left shoulder while he's trying to yank it out. My God.
Really wedged in there.
That bad boy did not want to come out. 01865 is the telephone number. There's a lot to talk about. Kind of a chilled show. I've not been feeling very well today. A little pukey, little pukes. That's always fine. A little bit sweaty now. That's fine. Going home and going to bed. That's fine with the fan on me. Whoever invented fans? I don't think it was Dyson. May the gods bless you. Gods bless you. And if you're buying a fan, I would suggest investing a little bit of money. I got one of those tower fans. Oh, baby. That ain't pushing hot air about. That is cooling my body down, boy. 01865 So 106. We've thrown all of these topics out there, and you're welcome to call in about any of those whatsoever. But if you just want to call in and check in and say it's Monday and I'm feeling a bit like this, and we were talking to Will earlier on about mental health and all of that stuff. And I don't want to make this a heavy mental health show. For God's sakes, it's breakfast. What you want is fun, right? But if you just want to check in and say, this is what's going on for me, I am very, very happy to listen to that. 01865 575 106. This is Jack FM.
Best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. You can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile. You could be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke. Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try? Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Politicians be preachers, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers, be students, be teachers, be politicians. politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. 'Cause you burn with the God's flame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. In every other walls of the Hall of Fame. You can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the dream car hanging on your chest. You can be a girl, you can be the wall. You can be a jacket hanging on your wall. You can fly to the chopper. You can be the clock. You can move a mountain. You can break rocks. You can be a master. No one but love. Dedicate your job and your life. You're standing in the Hall of Fame.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call, dear listener. You know you can call in about anything. Paul says in the Discord, oh my God, wowzers. I witnessed someone remove the remnants of a broken tooth with a dart. Mid-darts match. Whoa. Ever been hit by a flying dart, Will?
Yes.
Yeah, it hurts, right?
Yeah.
It hurts, yeah, it hurts. Those things is sharp. Those things is sharp and they get thrown by force, particularly by 10-year-old boys. Next time, tell me you're going to be throwing a dart and I won't walk across there. Okay, Kim? Thank you. My boys are away in Greece with their mum and they just keep sending me the most beautiful pictures of some wonderful Greek food, blue seas. Oh, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous. A lot has been thrown out there to talk about. You don't fancy it. That's all right. I'll give a little recap after 8:30, just in case you fancy dipping in. Oh my God, they're making a documentary about Rebecca Vardy. No, they're not. They're making 2 documentaries about Rebecca Vardy. Flippin' heck. I've had some dealings with Rebecca Vardy. I was in the jungle with her, and suffice to say, I didn't like her very much. First words to me from her were, she came up really close in my face and she said, I think you're a twit. Not twit, but you know what the word is. So they're making 2 documentaries kind of about her and about the court case and all of that stuff. And both documentaries have asked me to get involved. First one said, Iain, we know that you had a really big chat with Rebecca Vardy about mental health and suicide in the jungle. So we would love to get you on to talk about what a great mental health advocate she is. And I said, you know that she bullied me in the jungle and made me feel miserable and made me want to leave, right? You know that, right? You know that she did that. Because she was so horrible in there, Will. So horrible. So I told them to F off. And then I tweeted that reply. Just tweeted it. And then this other documentary company got in touch and said, we saw that you'd said no to doing an interview about Rebecca Vardy because they wanted to promote her as a mental health advocate. We'd like to interview you to get the truth. We want to know exactly what she was like. I was thinking, I don't want to go on any of these shows and talk about this person. So I wrote back, here's what you do, Will. This is what Shane Ritchie taught me. Shane Ritchie taught me this. If you're offered a job you don't want to do, ask for too much money. Because then 2 things happen. 1, they don't want you to do the job anymore. 2, they pay you the ridiculous money. It's one of those 2. Win-win situation. So this company came and said, we'd like to do it. And I wrote back, this is my email back, sure, I'll do it for 10 grand. Now, for those programmes, you get paid about 100, 150 quid. They wrote back and said, could we shave one of the noughts off that? I never replied. It's a great thing, though, if, Shane Ritchie told me this, if you are offered a job that you don't want to do, ask for, Joe's going home, look, she's off, where's she going?
I don't know.
She's unbelievable. Ask for too much money, and then either you get the money, or they let you go. Simple as that. We've got a phone call! Jackford! Oh, hang on. Jackford!
Yes. Yeah!
Do you have the platinum password?
I don't, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, that's not a problem. We just know you're a freeloader. How can I help you, Jack?
That's right.
Jackington.
I'm thinking about making a documentary about the making of the documentary about Rebecca Vardy, and I wonder if you'd be interested in taking part.
Oh, I'll be in that one. Yeah, I'll do that one as a freebie, definitely.
Oh, brilliant.
Freebie.
And what else is up on the board this morning?
This is great. Jackford is more professional at this rubbish than I could ever be. Right, so here's what we've got, right? This is a whole smorgasbord. And, of course, people can call in about stuff that we were talking about last week. There is no time limit on any of these topics. And just you know, I don't want to play the heartstrings too much, but I was vomiting before the show, so please come on and just make this trip nice and easy. That's why they're not calling in, Jackford. They like to hear me suffer. That's all it is.
Is that what it is? Maybe they're hoping for the first vomit live on air.
It wouldn't be the first time I've done it.
Okay.
I remember I was doing the show on BBC WM, but I was doing it remotely in a tiny little room, and it was hot, and I got a migraine, and I remember... So, I was talking to someone on the phone, right? I don't remember what they were talking about. I was talking to someone... This is a professional, Will. I was talking to someone on the phone, and they told me about whatever it was, and I knew I was going to vomit. So very quickly I went, and what was that like? Turn the mics off. I didn't care what it was like. What was that like? Turn the mics off, puked into a bucket, mics back on. Oh, wow, that sounds really interesting. Thanks very much. So there's a professional. That's true.
Wow.
There's a professional. Here's what we've got this morning, right? And there's a lot. Crap TV shows that you like. I love A Place in the Sun. I love it. So rubbish TV shows that you like. Self-surgery, because I tried to sort out my ingrown toenail at the weekend.
God.
It's not fun. It's not, and it's on a big toe. Gatford, get this, Will. Jackford, tell Will how many toes you've got.
8.
There we go. He lost the 2 big uns.
That's the 2 worst to lose.
I would say that is the 2 worst to lose.
Well, actually, no, they're fine.
Does it affect your balance?
No, everyone asks that, and no, it doesn't.
Do you get a bit of rolled up newspaper and shove it in to that place so that you can,
No, what I do is get some cotton wool and just sort of put it there.
Do those toes that you've lost, do they hurt sometimes?
Occasionally, and I can still wiggle the one on my right foot. I can still tell my right foot to wiggle my toe, and I think I'm doing it.
Will is a young man. He's 22, and he is horrified by this. It's just bodies, Will.
No.
I can send some pictures if you want.
No, you're fine. Have you gone down a shoe size as a result?
How would that work?
Yes, I have.
What?
Yeah, no, I have.
It
Yeah.
works. How have you gone down a shoe size? Because the big toe is not the toe that's furthest out. It's either the one next to it or it's the bird. What we would call the bird.
Yeah, but the other ones compensate. The other ones bend a little because there's no big toe to keep it in place.
Ah.
So I have gone down a shoe size. He is quite right. Very well done, Will.
I do hope you're
you very
enjoying your
much,
breakfast this morning.
Indeed, yeah.
But those toes were removed by professionals, right?
Absolutely, I had nothing to do with it.
Now, we heard from Dave earlier on that a child had almost been killed by a chess robot. It grabbed its finger and snapped it, and the boy managed to escape with just a broken finger. But just think what could have happened if it was sore loser. So have you been injured by technology? And also, the final one, I really want to convince Joe that there is more to this world than just, people and cats and stuff, right? So I'm really looking for ghost stories. I'm looking for UFO stories. Anything that proves that there are other things out there that we don't understand.
Can't help you there. I think that's all bunkum.
Okay, so I just wasted 5 minutes going through, and none of those topics work for you.
Not really. No.
Goodbye.
Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But
someone on Facebook saying this show is dull. This show is dull. Listen, this show may be many things. It may be louty, could be loud, maybe loud and shouty. It may be run by someone who's zipping through things at a fast pace. You may not like that, but you can't call this show dull. I'm tempted to sue. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
I stopped off to get some food this morning, and it was raining, and I got wet, and I loved it. I love the rain, right? The rain is the best weather, isn't it? Guys?
When it's warm, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Tropical rain. Have you ever been abroad? I don't know, maybe the Maldives or... You haven't really been abroad, have you, Will?
Well, I have.
Where?
I've been to Australia.
Okay, that's abroad. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Where else?
Lanzarote.
I don't think that's abroad, is it? Isn't that like Jersey and Guernsey, and we own it? I think.
No, that's you're thinking of Gibraltar.
It's a Canary Island, is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Where else have you? This is Will's Holiday Snaps. So here's a new feature. It's called Will's Holiday Snaps, and he just lists the places he's been to.
Benidorm.
Oh, no. We're not having that.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really abroad, actually, is it?
My ex-wife... Well, it's England, isn't it? My ex-wife was half Greek, so we would go, and her family had property on Zakynthos, so we go to Zakynthos every single summer, and we stayed in the nice part of Zakynthos. But there is a part there called Lagana, which is where all the stags and the hens go, and it's flipping horrible. And we were walking past a bar. We would go up there like once every time just to have a laugh, right? And we walked past a bar, and there was an Elvis impersonator in the bar singing The Wonder of You. And I said to her, let's just go in for a laugh, right? And so we opened the door, and Elvis, while he's singing The Wonder of You, said to everybody... Oh, I just realised I can't tell this story. It's far too sweary and offensive. I'm going to get cancelled. Okay, so I'll try and tell it in the best way I can that will not get us a complaint that would be upheld. So we open the door. Elvis is singing The Wonder of You, and he says in a broad northern accent, "If you're not singing, you're a swear word."
Right.
Elvis! If you're not singing, you're a swear word. I tell you what, I'm going to write it down for Will. I'm going to write some really offensive words. Are you okay to see that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to write that. Here we go. If you're not singing, you're a swear word.
Oh, that's...
Is it the worst ones?
No, but I'd rather it be the worst one than the second one.
It's not the.
That's not okay to say.
Which is why I warned you.
Yeah.
And writing that down, my pen is offended. My pen ain't working no more. So that's that gone. Yeah, Joe,
Elvis said that.
Elvis said it.
Oh.
You know
I know he's from a different time, but that's...
You know, I've got on here, let me just find this, hang on a second. My Elvis, I got fascinated by Elvis quite a bit, right? And he's a really interesting person. Where is it? Have I moved it? Oh, no. And there's a great clip of Elvis basically going mad. Have I written this? Oh, I wouldn't have put it in there, would I? Because it's offensive. Hold the line, please, caller. It's not this. Let me just go through some of my clips.
Woohoo!
No, it's not that.
Oh, Brian.
No.
Stay indoors, everyone, please.
Who are these people? Iain, you're contradicting yourself.
Oh, where is... Anyway. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, I can't find it. But there's a great Elvis rant, right? Elvis was nuts. He was nuts. And there is a great Elvis rant. I'm trying to find it on YouTube. And it's basically him saying, there are people out there telling lies about me, saying I was strung out on heroin. It's a great clip.
You sound like the Batman.
Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. Maybe that's who it's based on. Joe, have you been abroad?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks very much.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
She was struck down, it was her doom.
strung out on heroin.
Alien Ant Farm must be making a fortune off Jack FM. We play this song about 30 times an hour. Alien Ant Farm. A lot of people complaining because the music policy has changed. I don't know. I didn't used to listen to Jack, as no one did. And I don't know what the music policy was before I joined it, because I got no idea. People go, I don't like the music, I don't like the music. So I've Googled what the music policy used to be, and I thought, well, let's we're not supposed to play songs before the 90s, right? We're not supposed to. There's the policy. It cannot be before the 90s. Do you know what? I'm going to break that. I've taught you this, Will, and it will hold you in good stead. If you've got an idea that you think is going to get you in trouble, do it. Because then what happens is the boss says, don't do that again. You go, I'm really sorry, I won't do it again, but you've already done it.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
You got it. So we're not supposed to play songs before the 90s, but I have found a song that was perhaps the most played song on Jack FM before the music policy changed. So here we go.
Everything about my museum was spectacular, including the price. $1. Now that may seem a bit steep, but it was worth it. Look at what I gave them. Quite a lot of Roman terracotta, living lava from the flanks of Etna. Statuary, ride a dromedary, see the temple tumble and the Red Sea part. McNamara's band, the fattest lady in the land, a pickled prehistoric hand, a strand of Pocahontas hair. Crow and Sue are going to be showing you some rowing through a model of the rapids on the Delaware. Armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproductions of the Cyclops, retina crystal blowing, automatic sewing, Venus on a shell and other works of art. Educated fleeces, tribe of Aborigines, two ladies join across her knees, a Mona Lisa made of ice. Hottentots forgotten in forgotten spots of cotton gin, and night we're out in Sodom, better see that twice. One iguana, snakes and other fauna, got no bearded lady but we're getting her. When you duck out, take another buck out, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see a new show start. Roman terracotta, living lava from the banks of Etna. Statuary, ride a dromedary, see the temple tumble in the Red Sea part. McNamara's band, the fattest lady in the land, a pickled prehistoric hand, a strand of Pocahontas hair. Crow and Sue are going to be showing you some rowing through a model of the rapids on the Delaware. Armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproduction of the Cyclops, retina crystal blowing, automatic sewing, Venus on a shell and other works of art. Educated fleeces, tribe of Aborigines, two ladies join across her knees, a Mona Lisa made of ice. Hottentots forgotten in forgotten spots of cotton gin, and night we're out in Sodom, better see that twice. One iguana, snakes, another fauna, got no bearded lady but we're getting her. When you duck out, you take another buck out, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see a new show start. Woo!
There we go. I hope all those haters who hate the music policy now, every now and then I'll try and slip something in from old Jack. Here's my mission. I'm going to learn that song and I'm going to do it live on the air. That's something to look forward to, isn't it, kids?
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Keep generating, joy making, keep dreaming on forever, people. Keep generating, joy making, keep dreaming on forever, people. Still doing it right. We are forever people, and we don't have to look too far to find ourselves. Forever people, can it be? We are forever people, and we can see tomorrow in each other's eyes. Forever people, can it be?
Forever people behold you stand so you won't fall, because you give it your all with the magical aura of wisdom and will. What progresses as a future and never stand still, knowing and seeing that we're going through change. Discovery and life starting to arrange in a mind with the help of visualization. Plan for the future civilization, making it decision, knowing it's right. Discovery of truth and the vision of light. For the people and will always be a step forward in life for positivity. So keep on believing, keep on going, keep on trying and keep on sowing the seed that is good. You know that we know, yo. Oh, here we go. We are forever people and we don't have to look too far to find ourselves. Forever people can it be. We are forever people and we can see tomorrow in each other's eyes. Forever people can it be. Forever people for now and for then. You say but when and I say it is forever, my friend, because the future is now and forever is here. Within visions the truth, the imagination is clear to go for the experimentation, technology for the future generation and knowing insights. Mystical might, forever people still doing it right. We are here and now among you. We are here and now still doing it right. We are here and now among you. And knowing insights and mystical might, forever people still doing it right. We are forever people and we don't have to look too far to find ourselves. Forever people can it be. We are forever people and we can see tomorrow in each other's eyes.
Get ready, people. Going to be asking you to phone up very quickly and just say yes or no. So get your phones on standby. Just want a quick yes or no. I'll let you know what it is in a second.
Keep generating, joy make you keep dreaming on forever people. Keep generating, joy make you keep dreaming on forever people. Still doing it right. Still doing it right. We are forever people and we don't have to look too far to find ourselves. Forever people.
Right, I'm desperate to convince Joe there is more to this world than just, physical things. So, let's do a survey. Let's just do a survey so we can give her the stats, right? Aliens, yes or no? That's it. Aliens, yes or no? 01865 575. There's three more numbers, aren't there? Yes, 106. 01865 575 106. Aliens, yes or no? You just come on and go yes, you go no. We'll keep a tally. We need stats, you see. It's a very scientific, journalistic mind. That's the issue. Journalistic mind, okay? So we need stats. We need numbers. We need stats and numbers. That's the same thing. I said it twice. So very simply, you just phone up. You say yes, aliens, no aliens. As simple as that. And if we don't get any numbers, I'm going to take that as because you're too scared to tell the truth in case the aliens put a prod up your jacksie. There we go. 01865 575 106. Hello, caller.
Yes, mummy.
Okay, no, it's yes, aliens or no aliens.
Well, yes, aliens.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. Don't phone up if you got a cob on. I mean, the pen started working again. There we go. So, yes.
See, that's supernatural.
That is supernatural. Hello, caller.
Hello, yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. So we've got two yeses.
I'm keeping a tally.
This is great. This is absolutely great. Let's go to hello, caller.
Hello, no aliens.
Oh, get lost. Let's try another one. Hello, caller.
Yes, please.
No, it's yes, aliens or no alien.
Yes, aliens.
Thank you very much indeed. Hello, caller.
Yes, but we didn't come from Mars.
Oh, shut up. I've told you my theory that we came from Mars, right?
Yeah,
that's fine. Sorry, that was rude of me. If you phone up from now on, I won't be rude, I promise. What are the stats so far, Will?
4-1, yes.
It's 5-1. You missed one.
No.
Yeah.
I think I did.
I think you did. Right, hang on. Let's just go through how many calls we've had. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, who's that? Okay. 01865 575 106. It's 4-1, right? Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes?
Yes, aliens.
Thank you very much. Put down that comes from a lady.
There's two ladies for yes.
Two ladies. That's pretty much worth... Okay, that's
worth like 4.
Yeah, it is. Hello, caller.
Yes, aliens.
Okay, thank you very much. Hello, caller.
Yes, aliens.
Have you ever seen one?
No aliens.
This is what we need. What are the stats now?
7-1.
And 2 of the pluses were ladies.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello, caller.
Mummy!
Sorry?
Mummy!
No.
Couldn't hear what he said.
He was saying mummy, I think, yeah.
Hello, caller. Yes, aliens or no aliens?
Well, I don't really know.
I'm old enough to know who he was doing there. Hello, caller. Yes, aliens, no aliens?
Yes.
Thank you very much indeed. Hello, caller. Yes, aliens or no aliens? Okay, they may have been kidnapped. We just don't know. Boom, boom. Give us the stats. In fact, don't give us the stats, Will, because what time do I need to be out here?
Hang on, 55, 34.
We've got absolutely ages there. If anyone else wants to call in on that, we will add those. But the stats are looking good. We will present the stats to Joe after this. Hello, caller.
Yes, aliens!
Okay, thank you.
Was he trying to sound like a lady?
That does not count as a lady. But boy, that's a controversial sentence to be making in 2022. Back away, don't cancel me. I'm pro everybody, right? I'm pro everybody, apart from the haters. Hello, caller.
No.
Well, hang on a second, because I know you have a religious faith.
Right.
And is it your religious faith that precludes you from believing in aliens?
No.
Okay, well in that case it counts. It could be. Hello, caller.
No.
Oh God, it's going.
Is that a man?
No.
Okay, right. Okay, so that's one lady.
This isn't going well.
Because it was almost 100% of women.
Yeah.
It was almost 100% of women believe in aliens. Okay, well the lines are closed on that. The lines are closed on that. We're going to present that damning evidence to Joe after the news, and if she doesn't concede, well then I don't know. Jamie on Facebook says, I've got loads of paranormal stories from me working in residential care homes. They're not ghosts, Jamie. They're people that will soon be ghosts. And I can't call in today, gutted. Don't you worry, Jamie. You can call in. This is the great thing about this. You can call in anytime you want about any of the topics. I mean, even if you want to call in and I'm trying to pull my thumbnail, but it's at that stage.
Oh, don't, because too far. Too far.
God. Any of the too far. That was too far. Saw and read. Shut up, Ian. Let's just do this.
Tomorrow, still looking cloudy, but with sunny spells. Highs of 23.
Oh boy, this is going to be messy. Joe, why don't you come in and join us, because this is going to be messy, and we've put some plastic down on the floor to collect any blood. Come in, come and join us, please. Thank you very much indeed.
Doesn't sound very happy.
Oh, it's because she knows where the cold wind blows. Hey, Joe, nice to see you.
Hi.
That microphone's on.
Hello.
You can talk into that.
Okay.
Let me plug your headphones in. Take your time. There's absolutely no rush. I don't know you very well. I apologise for what's about to happen.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, go on.
Don't believe in aliens, right?
No.
No. Nope. Well, let me just get some stat music. I've got stat music here. Here we go. Let's get some stat music. We have conducted a survey.
Yes.
And I think you're going to be pretty blown away by the stats. We asked the callers and listeners to Jack FM, aliens, yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Will, my stat boy, give us some stats. Hit her with the stats.
Just make sure my mic's in the right position.
Your mic, get it right.
75% of those surveyed said they believed in aliens.
Ooh, and let's break that down.
Yeah, so breaking it down a little bit. 66% of those were women.
Okay.
But we've not finished the stats yet.
Go on.
77.8% of men said yes as well.
And the women, what's the percentage of women that said yes?
66%.
66% of women.
0.6.
Yeah.
Say yes, aliens.
So you're actually in the minority.
Your own kind. You're presented with the hard evidence there. You're a journalist. I know your mind works and it's buzzing away. You don't work for the BBC.
Questions.
You haven't got to be right-wing bias. Okay, let's have the questions, of course.
How many in total did you speak to?
That's not relevant.
Who says?
Why is it relevant?
Why is it relevant?
Why is it relevant?
These are stats.
Because quite often when people come out with stats, it needs to be a very representative sample of the
It's
population.
the listeners to Jack FM in Oxfordshire.
Okay, so let's say there were 5, because there won't have been many.
There were way more than 5.
Way more than
Let's
5.
say there were 6.
Way
I would
way more
argue
than
that
6.
it's also biased because they're Iain Lee fans.
Not all of them.
Have you seen the Facebook page?
No. Okay. Well, hang on. Why would that create a bias? Because they like me.
Because we all know what side you're on this.
Okay. Well, I entered this as an impartial
No, you didn't.
scientist
No.
almost. And so you are saying? Can I just get this right?
Yeah.
You're saying the listeners to Jack FM are thick, easily swayed, and they're liars. Whoa,
Yeah.
Joe. Whoa.
Also, how many of those 6 people that you spoke to
It's more than 6.
have actually witnessed an alien event?
That wasn't the question.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't the question.
Mhm.
But it doesn't prove aliens exist. It just proves our listeners believe in aliens.
So you're saying our listeners are stupid?
You have both used that word, and I have
No,
not.
I'm
so.
just saying. I'm just.
So we've given you hard evidence this
Hard
morning.
evidence
We
that
have
some of our
rammed hard
listeners-
evidence into your eyes.
Yeah.
Right? And you're still not buying it.
No.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want you to find an alien and bring him or her in to the studio.
Challenge accepted. Will, can you find us an alien today,
will
please,
do,
and get them booked in?
Iain
Thank you.
Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Yo, VIP. Let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Alright, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance, crush a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly, when I play a dope melody. Anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better gain weight. You better hit bullseye, the kid don't play. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. The bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping. Quick to the point, no faking. Cooking MCs like a pound of bacon. Burning them, if you ain't quick and nimble. I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo. I'm on a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling, in my 5.0 with my rag top down so my hair can blow. The girl is on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by, kept on pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block. The block was dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. Beachfront Avenue. Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock men lovers, driving Lamborghinis. Jealous, cause I'm out getting mine. Shade with the gauge and vanilla with the 9. Ready for the chumps on the wall. The chumps acting ill because they're full of 8-ball. Gunshots ranged out like a bell. I grabbed my 9, all I heard was shells falling on the concrete real fast. Jumped in my car, slammed on the gas. Bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jack is jacked. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, could run it all the dope fiends. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Lyrical poet. Miami's on the scene, just in case you didn't know it. My town that created all the bass sound. Enough to shake and kick holes in the ground, cause my style's like a chemical spill. Feasible rhymes you can vision and feel. Conducted in form, this is a hell of a concept. We make it hype, and you want us to print this. Shape plays on a fade, slice like a ninja, cut like a razor blade so fast. Other DJs say, damn, a rhyme was a drug, I'd sell it by the gram. Keep my composure when it's time to get loose. Magnetized by the mic while I kick my juice. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Yo, man,
Me like it.
Word to your mother.
Ice, ice, baby.
Can you turn the faders up?
Do you kiss your
Iain Lee's
mother?
Rude Awakening. Like a boiled egg, it's hard to beat. Cracking joke. 106 Jack FM.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again. Just as things were looking up, you said it wasn't good enough, but still we're trying one more time. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Seems like each time I'm with you, I lose my mind because I'm bending over backwards to relate. It's one thing to complain, but when you're driving me insane, well then I think it's time that we took a break. Maybe we're just trying too hard, when really it's closer than it is too far. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Instead of going under. I can't sit back and wonder why it took so long for this to die. I hate it when you fake it. You can't hide it. You might as well embrace it. So believe me, it's not easy. It seems that something's telling me I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. 'Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under. Instead of going under. Instead of going under again.
There we go. There we go. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening every weekday from 7. Do go on the Facebook page and tell me how much you hate me. Don't forget, there is a weekly podcast. It's available everywhere. Just type in Iain Lee, Jack FM, Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Pops up your blue picture of me looking hot. If you subscribe to that, that'll be really helpful. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, if you've got a Radar Diary, tick it now, please. Thank you. There we go. We have some callers. Good morning, Mark, the cat butler.
Mummy?
Thank you. What you got for us?
Just a quick one about yes to Alien.
Thank you. Survey's closed now, but thank you.
But a bit about what you were saying about guilty pleasures.
Oh, yeah, TV shows that are rubbish but you like.
I've not got a TV show.
Oh, go on.
But I have got music.
Yeah?
That I shouldn't like, but I do.
Go on, what is it?
Polka.
Oh, I love a little bit of polka. I love a little bit of polka. Should we get some... Let's get some polka up. Do you know what polka is, Will?
No.
Mate.
Is it a type of music?
Yes, matey. Here we go. I picked one at random. What's this?
Especially Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, okay. He is... I've interviewed him a couple of times. He is one hell of a guy. Here we go. Hang on a second. Let's just get some... Here's some polka music for you. Oh, that was the end of a... Here we go. This is polka. This was the music policy, Mark, on Jack FM before I joined, and people are missing this. Why are we playing that 90s? Why are you playing Alien Ant Farm? Get some polka on. Da, 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 da. He knows it. Thank you, Mark. Good morning, Alistair.
Morning.
Morning. What you got for us, boss?
Well, I was going to ring in before the news to say I am actually an alien.
Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. This guy's absolutely nuts. Yes, Alistair.
I am an alien from planet Aurora.
Okay, and how long have you been on planet Earth? If you are
60 years.
Oh, and you sound very tired about it.
I am.
We made an alien laugh. That doesn't happen every day. You won't get that with Julia Hartley-Brewer.
Come share your love with me, so then if you'll say yes, my heart.
This is great, but that's probably enough of that. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening every weekday from 7.
Iain Lee's Rude. Oh, sorry. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. 106 Jack FM.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is
Going to be honest, Will, I've never seen The Office this busy before. It's packed full of packed full of people. They all work here, right? They all work here.
They all
work here. Wowzers.
Allegedly.
Wowzers. Well, I'm about to disgust them. Not by running through the office naked. Don't do that. That gets you the sack, it turns out. Can't do anything these days as a white middle-aged man. Jeez. Cancelled left, right and centre. I would so love to be cancelled. Just cancel me and switch it off. That's all I want. But no, whatever I do, it still won't happen. Here's the thing. They all work at desks, right? They all sit and work at desks. Listen to this, guys. It's where you spend 8 hours a day working, eating and drinking. So many will be horrified to hear that desks are 3 times dirtier than toilet seats, ladies and gentlemen. That is awful.
Good.
And you know what you do on toilet seats, right? We don't, but desks are 3 times worse. I've had some really rubbish jobs in my life. One of them is, until I got the sack from Watchdog. I used to do some stuff on Watchdog, and then I got the sack. But one of the things I did on Watchdog, it was the most insane thing, right? It was about how dirty train toilets are. So we snuck onto a train, right? This is all for 250 quid, right? We snuck onto a train, went into the toilets, and I was filmed on my knees in a public toilet, steady, swabbing the rim. I swabbed the rim of a toilet on a train so we could go, yeah, it's filthy. Well, that's obviously it's filthy. It's a toilet train. That's the rim of it. 250 quid. I ain't never doing that. I was doing that and thinking, I don't need this money that much. I know they are lean times for me in terms of telly. I don't need to do this. But then they sacked me anyway. They sacked me because we did a thing about how PlayStations would, quite often they just stop working and it was a connection coming loose. So we did this thing about that and about PlayStation and stuff like that. And then the night before it was going to go out, the day it was going to go out, BBC phoned me up and said, so you do some work for Microsoft, do you? I said, yeah. And you do some work for Nintendo, do you? I said, yeah. They said, why didn't you tell us that before you did a piece slagging off Sony PlayStation? Because we now can't use it. And they cut loads of it out. So that was when I lost my job for Watchdog. And also, I used to do stuff for Sony. Never did that again. I used to get free consoles from Sony. Never again. Had to buy them. Oh, we're out of time.
When I was a child, running in the night, I was afraid of what might be. Hiding in the dark and hiding on the streets for and of what was following me. The hounds of the love are calling. I've always been a coward. And I don't know what's good for me. Where'd I go? It's coming at me through the tree. Help me, someone, help me, please. Take your shoes off, and I will throw them in the lake, and I will be 2 steps on the water. I found a fox caught by dogs. He let take in my hands. His little heart, he beats so fast that I am ashamed to be running away from nothing real. I just can't deal with this. I feel ashamed to be there. Amongst your hands of loving. I feel your arms surrounding me. I've always been a coward. And I don't know what's good for me. Where'd I go? Don't let me go. Hold me down. It's coming at me through the tree. Help me, someone, help me, please. Take my shoes off, and I will throw them in the lake, and I will be 2 steps on the water. Do you know what I need? Do you know what I need? I need a oh. And take my shoes off, and I will throw them in the lake, and I will be 2 steps on the water. Water, water, water. I don't know what's good for me. I don't know what's good for me. And do you know what I need? Do you know what I need? I need a
Jack FM.
I can hardly look at you, Joe. I just don't know.
What? All done.
I just don't know what to do. I'm really trying to make this working relationship work, and yet we give you facts, and you basically done a whittle in the corner of the studio. I'm really working hard to make this. What do you want from me? Tell me
Maybe
what you
there's something else we can bond on that's not alien related.
want. I'm up for that. Give me like what?
Cats, definitely cats.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I like those.
You haven't got any?
No, I'm not allowed.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh.
What else do you think? Well, any ideas on what me and Joe can bond on? Because it's awkward. It's awkward. Let's just put that.
Massively, yeah.
It's the elephant in the room.
I find it awkward.
It's awkward. It's awkward for all of us. It's so awkward for the listener.
It is awkward for the listener. You both work for a radio station.
Mm-hmm.
What? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's a weird thing to say. Hey, we can bond on Will being an idiot. You up for that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Please don't give me up, 'cause I would really, really
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM. We made it without anybody puking. That's a thing. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Every show does that. Let's get the first caller of the day, because I've done it. It's a nice, lazy way of getting people to phone in. First caller of the day. One more. We're going to do something that's never been done on radio before. We're looking for the last caller of the day. Phone in right now. There's not much time. Phone in right now, 01865 575 106, and claim your rightful place as last caller of the day. You can walk around for the rest of the day with your head held high, knowing that you were the last caller to Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Monday, the 25th of July. Jeez, it's nearly Christmas. It's nearly Christmas. 01865 575 106 is the phone number. We are looking for the last caller of the day. While we're waiting for you to call in. Here's a pet I don't get right. Birds. Oh, here we go. This is the last caller of the day. Hello, caller.
Hi, it's Amber from the outskirts of Oxford.
Lovely. And you're claiming the place of last caller of the day, are you?
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. Okay, well, then we will send you a badge. We won't send you a badge. But no, there is still time for other people to call in. I should probably flag that up.
Do I need to give the password still?
No, you can give the password, yeah.
It's Mummy.
There we go. Gosh, are you out of breath? Are you out of breath, or are you in bed? What's going on?
No, I'm at work, so okay. I'm trying to be quiet.
Okay, well, you are last
But
caller.
I did have a song as well.
Oh, go on.
It's a song with my name in it.
Go on, yep.
By the fabulous Monty Python.
Yep.
I'm an Amberjack and I'm okay.
There we go. Oh, Amber, I got some bad news. Ross.
Oh.
Yeah.
You've just overtaken Amber as last caller of the day. Sorry, Amber.
No, I don't want to. I want to be last.
No, you are last caller of the day.
No, keep me on hold.
Well, what do you mean keep you on hold? What for?
Well, in case someone else rings up, so I'm last.
No. What happens is I've just cut Amber off. It's not how it works. If someone else calls up Ross, then you just have to call back. It's as simple as that, buddy.
Well, what about if I get my daughter to call on another phone line? Then technically,
well, she'll be
last.
She'll be last. It's not as simple as you think, Ross. You are last caller of the show today, unless someone else calls in and usurps you. No one wants to be usurped on a Monday, but it could well happen. So Ross, so far, is the last caller of the day. 01865 575 106. Pets, I don't get. Birds.
I'm completely with you.
Why would you get birds? You sit
Parrots
in a cage.
are the one that annoy me the most.
Well, here we go. You'll hate this then. Neighbours want this family and their 8 noisy parrots gone. The
I'm with them
Godsons.
already.
I mean, it's just... The Godsons...
8 parrots?
It's too many. Too many. Also, any animals that can speak. Although my cat, Big Boy, goes, OK. You go, Big Boy, OK. OK. The Godsons are being... By the way, Ross, it looks like you're going to be last caller of the day. No one's calling in to usurp you. The Godsons are being threatened with eviction from their council home after... There's loads of bird puns in here, and I'm deliberately not reading them. We've had Polygon and Beaky, it says here, local being evicted from their council home after Beaky locals complained. Well, the Beaky locals isn't a thing. Beaky isn't a thing. They reckon the 7 macaws and an African grey, it's racist, shout and swear outside in their aviary. Dad of 5, Peter Godson, 43, and wife Andrea, 41, have even spent £1,000 on a jungle room in their 4-bed... Oh, hang on a second. Hello, caller.
Ross. Some people like calling twice to be the last caller.
Is this Amber?
Yes, it is.
You're the last caller of the day. Congratulations.
Woo-hoo!
There you go. Thank you very much indeed. Well, Amber seems to be the last caller of the day, unless anyone calls in to usurp her. They've even spent £1,000 on a jungle room in their 4-bed home for... Oh, well, there we go. Here's the sob story. For their rescued birds. Rescued from where? Highways Inspector Pete...
They can fly. Where do they need rescuing from?
Yeah. Highways Inspector Pete of Hemel Hempstead said, I can hardly order the parrots to keep quiet. Barney has picked up some choice phrases. Oh, crikey. OK. Barney has picked up some choice phrases such as, shut the flip up, you flipping bee, and what a W. OK. But none of that happens outside. Dacorum Borough Council is investigating. I mean...
But where did they learn that, though?
They've learnt that from their kids. That's where they've learnt it. We're still looking at... Amber is the last caller of the day, unless anyone else calls in. 01865 575 106.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Amber is the last caller of the show, which is fantastic. Oh, no, hang on a second. Good morning, Mark.
Morning.
Are you claiming the position of last caller of the show?
I am.
Sneaky deaky, but yeah, it's yours. Unless someone calls in after you.
Can I also ask, is the age 41 gone?
Oh, this guy really is working it. Hang on a second. I can never remember where I've written this blooming thing down. 41. 41 is not gone. 40's gone. 42 is gone. You've just completed a chain of 3. Well done. 41.
Hey.
Mark the Cat Butler. And you're the last caller of the show. Unless someone calls in after you. So, Mark, the Cat Butler. I mean, there's a blue Rizzler paper amount of time left. Doesn't make any sense to call back and become the last caller of the show. But at the moment, it's Mark the Cat Butler. Look at that. No one puked. No one puked today. That's fantastic. Maybe some of the people on the Facebook page. Don't forget, there is a weekly best of podcast. By the way, Judy, thank you very much. I hope you're feeling better. Judy's having a bit of a tough time feeling poorly at the moment. A lot of stuff going on. So she said this show is like a daily medicine. I would still go and see your doctor and get actual medicine. Mark, the Cat Butler, was the last caller on the show. Good morning.
Hi, it's Jimbo.
Jimbo! Oh!
At the death.
Look at that!
I thought Mark had already got an age, so it wasn't fair that he had two things.
Well, you've got an age.
Yeah, but that wasn't this show.
No, well, no, but you know, all of the shows edit. When I leave, we will edit all of the 3-hour shows into one long show, and that is the piece of work. So, Jimbo, you're the last caller of the day.
Get in.
Before that, though, could you just say hello to the next caller for me?
Damn it.
Morning, caller. Who's that?
It's Amber.
Amber is
again.
back.
Yeah. Fiercely competitive.
Amber, last caller of the day. But could you just say hello to Ross for me?
Yes! Yes, I'm the last caller.
Damn it.
Ross,
did it.
Ross, you are the last caller of the day. Well done.
Thank
But
you.
very quickly, could you say hello to Mark for me?
What?
Morning, Mark.
Hello.
You're the last caller of the day.
Hey!
Oh, no! I'm literally just about right. This is it. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Amber again.
All right. Well, we have to end the show at some point. And I guess now. Oh, hang on. That's good. Look, I can do that. Okay. Well, Amber, it looks like you really are the last caller of the day.
Oh, please let it be so.
Which is fantastic. Oh, I've buggered up the. I mean, I've broken the phones. Hang on. Which you are the last caller of the day because I've broken the phones. Congratulations, Amber. Back tomorrow at 7.
Jack FM.